This is a video specifically made for females, women. Um, so I want to talk about the theme of romantic relationships. And I'm giving a warning to women that are watching this. I'm trying to be nice. So either be grateful or just go away. Okay? Um, so my ex-boyfriend cheated on me. I gave him every ounce of my time. This was like the first time and only time that I ever loved, a guy. So he cheated on me. So I wanna list off phrases he said to me, and I wanna dissect those phrases. Okay. Um, I love you. That sentence. I hate it when somebody says that to me. That's a blatant lie. The only person that you can ever love is yourself. I absolutely hate it. I'm actually allergic to the phrase "I love you." It's worthless, meaningless, and it does nothing for you. I don't get why women fall for that sentence. It's a load of bullshit, okay? Like it literally, like I've gotten to the point where it makes me want to puke. Like I want to vomit when I hear like a guy's like saying "I love you." It's like, yeah, oh, you know. So just quit that shit, and nobody's falling for it. You gotta find a better pickup line. The second phrase is, like, you mean a lot to me. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like, go find a hobby, dude. That's what my ex said to me. He cheated on me, and I found out. And then he said, basically, like, I called him at one point. I was crying over what he did. It was pathetic that I was crying. And emotions will make you pathetic, so just don't allow anybody to get to your emotions, okay? Words of wisdom. And he said to me, um, he was like, "Do you have any hobbies?" When I said I cried a lot, he said literally to my face, he was like this. He was like, "Do you have any hobbies?" Slap in the face. And after that statement, I've never looked at relationships the same way again. I don't even need a relationship. What the hell do I need a man for? So, what, so you can fuck me? Not just fuck me physically, like, oh yeah, sex. No, I mean like fuck me over mentally and cheat on me, lie to me, abuse me, use me, throw me away like garbage. Like, who needs that shit? You see what I mean? Because look at how many single mothers there are. Do you really, like, do you need a man at all? Because you can just buy a vibrator for your sexual needs and you can get a dog for your emotional needs. You don't need a man. They're worthless, okay? Because if you're constantly going to get tortured in that way, like my father was extremely abusive and he tortured my mother and it's normal for a man to abuse you. I mean, look at like how many pedophiles there are and how many rapists there are. You see what I mean? Like, I just don't trust men anymore. I had 4 of my friends get raped while I was a college student. I had literally, like, I've had every guy I've dated cheat on me. And this has happened to multiple people I've spoken to, multiple women. I'm just done with men. Like, I hate men. I hate them. Because they just lie. They constantly lie. And I think all men are the same. Like, I'm done with experimenting. You see what I mean? I just, like, get the fuck away from me, bitch. Because, like, you reach a point, where you endure enough trauma and you process all those emotions where you realize your health is going, your physical health, like you're gonna vomit. I literally, when I saw a guy, like after 4 of my friends were raped when I was a college student, I remember going down, like walking down the street, and I would say every like 2 minutes of walking I would turn around, and I spent about a solid year doing that. And I walked with a fully loaded handgun, a knife, and mace. And I learned karate. And I have to say that living like that is exhausting. Like, I just did not have a conversation with a guy at all for a year. I was just, no, like literally the trauma of hearing what they went through was so horrifying. Like they were not only raped, they had bite marks on their face. by like all over their body. They showed me. And they had bruises. And they're literally like they're like their eyes were so like the skin was so it was ballooned because they were punched so much that it was like black and blue, right? And so and they had complex post-traumatic stress disorder. And I've noticed this, like if you're a rape victim, people say you didn't get raped, you know? You didn't get raped, you're lying. But if a car runs you over, nobody says like a car didn't run you over. You see what I mean? So I find that fascinating among people, and it's just a word of advice. Don't trust men. Don't trust a single word that comes out of their mouth. Not one. And if they say they love you, they like you, you know, you're hot, you're sexy, you're beautiful, blah blah, they love you, you mean a lot to them, you know, like you're the most beautiful girl they ever saw. Just literally put every single thing that men say into a box called pickup lines, like, you know, and literally they're just trying to pick you up. So just don't trust them, because like I don't trust men. I think they're evil. And I've also noticed that if you speak up about your trauma and your experiences, people will just attack you. So I want to say anybody that attacks me on any one of my videos, I will block and report you because you're being hateful. Okay? Cool.